gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's DMC, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Map, Mark Daniels, and I'm here with episode 6 of our PokeMMO adventure. For today, I think we're going to try to get through Rock Tunnel and beat all these trainers. It's going to be a long adventure, but we're going to sure as heck do it. I'd love to battle Erica today, but I just don't see it happening. This is going to be a long, long journey. But we're going to get it done. And once we beat her, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might go to Hoenn. I might go catch some Pokemon, battle their gyms out there, and then come back. We'll see what happens. So, let's see. Fury Swipes is going to be the move I do here. Could go for Seismic Toss, but I think Fury Swipes might do more damage, especially if it hits 5 times. Oh my goodness, Choji putting in the work. And again, Choji's probably going to get switched out for something for sure. I talk about this every video, but man, I haven't quite decided yet. Do I want the Poliwrath? Do I want the Breloom? I need a fighting type for sure. I want a fighting type. If I go Poliwrath, then my grass type would be something like a Shiftry or a Cacturne. Which ain't a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. But if I go Starmie, I can go Breloom, and I can still have a dark Pokemon to something like a Tyranitar. I just don't know how easy getting Tyranitar is in this game. I haven't really been able to find that type of information. I've been looking. They don't have some information on a page somewhere. At least I haven't seen it anywhere. Also, I don't know when Pokemon learn moves or what their movesets can be. I haven't really found that. I mean, I checked 3rd generation Pokedex, but if it was accurate, Pikachu would have had Thunderbolt by now. So I really don't know when they learn moves, and or anything like that. But that's okay. We're gonna go in this a little blindly, and I kind of like it that way. So we're gonna take out this Oddish here. So like I said, today's plan is to get through Rock Tunnel for sure. And like I said, it's gonna be a bit of a long journey. And we'll get to Celadon, and hopefully maybe even get our Eevee. I wouldn't mind an Evolution as well on the team. I don't really want to go Vaporeon because I feel like I'm missing out on another Pokemon I can have. And then really that leaves me with either Espeon or Umbreon. And if I go Espeon, I'm not going to go Starmie. So if I go Poliwrath and then go like Shiftry, then Espeon is definitely a possibility. So let's go ahead and quick attack again. We're going to be running back and forth to heal again as usual. These Pokemon, even though they're only level 18, Hinata's not very effective against these guys, of course. They're Grass-type Pokemon. We have to bring Madara out. Sweep this Bellsprout under the rug. Thing is, Madara is so much higher than Choji. Choji's level 23, as you can see there. My mouse hover overs that. So much stronger than other Pokemon. But that's alright. That's just starter Pokemon. It happens with that all the time with starter Pokemon, especially for me. They end up getting super powerful. But I think once our Hinata learns Thunderbolt, she'll be a little bit easier to use. So let's go ahead and backtrack just a hair here and heal back up and get back on that ground. Because I really want to train up Hinata at the very least. Because Choji will be getting swapped out for somebody. Either a Poliwrath or a Breloom. That's pretty much what we're going to go for there. Although, do we really need a fighting type Pokemon for the Elite Four? No, not really. But I like having a fighting Pokemon to take out normal types. There's so many normal types in this game. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but I think normal has the most types, which makes sense, right? The most types. Normal has the most Pokemon in that typing, I should say. You can hear someone revving their engine out outside. Oh my god, they're so cool. So let's go ahead and cut this tree here. I can push the right button here. Alright. And you see I got Paris here. Paris has cut and it has Flash. It's going to be kind of our HM slave. Another, ooh, we got a TM. I didn't see what number that was, but we should be able to see if I can... any of these not look familiar. I think Aerial Ace is the one we just picked up. But Aerial Ace is actually kind of a cool move. We could potentially give that to Charizard when he evolves into Charizard. I know he learns Wing Attack, and I think it has the same attack damage, I think. So, I mean, I don't know if I want to use it on him, but we might. I mean, who else would I use it on? Probably nobody. I know there's some non-flying Pokemon that can learn it. Oh, this is a great Pokemon for me to fight with Choji here. So he's going to bring out a Machop, and we're going to have ourselves a nice exchange of Taijutsu blows. I went in with another karate chop. It looked like it was pretty effective. So he's going to go for revenge here. Do quite a bit of damage to us. Almost knocks us out. And then we're going to take him out. Choji, my friend, you're getting hit like crazy. You're getting hit like a glass cannon. We're going to level up to level 24. And here comes the Onyx. But yeah, there's some non-flying Pokemon that can learn Aerial Ace. But I don't know if I'm interested in really giving them a flying move. And realistically, I mean, if I think about it, Charizard doesn't really need a flying move. Because anything that flying is super effective against, with the exception of fighting type Pokemon, which might be important, and now that I think about it for Bruno. I was going to say fire typing pretty much takes anything out that flying does, besides fighting. So we'll see. If I have a Psychic Pokemon, flying might not be that important, but then realistically, what would I replace a flying move with anyways? I don't know, a Dragon move maybe? I don't know. We'll think about it. I think Charizard can learn Dragon Pulse, I think. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Alright, we're going to actually not heal up Choji just yet. We're going to try to save ourselves some time here. Let me get on that bicycle. We're going to try to beat all these trainers, but I think Pikachu can do some work here as well. So we're going to get Hinata some leveling. I have a feeling that Madara will get most of the AXP through this little journey here, but that's just what happens. Get a swig of some Pepsi there. Hiker Allen. Going against a Hiker is probably not the best idea. So I'm going to go ahead and just switch to Madara. He's probably going to Magnitude 10 us. Just what happened last time when we switched out. Goes from Magnitude to Magnitude 4. That's not going to do too much. The great thing is when we evolve into Charizard, that won't hit us at all. But then we also run the risk of a rock movement. It's 4 times the amount. So, you know, you take the good with the bad there. I wish I still had Metal Claw. But, you know, I accidentally deleted it. I accidentally deleted Thunder Wave too on Hinata. And if you haven't seen the previous episodes, definitely do so. I mean, there's 5 other episodes before this, just binge watch. It wouldn't take, I don't think it would take you that long to catch up. But I upload these every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So obviously today's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. But I do these 3 times a week until we're completed with our adventure. The end goal for this game, I've talked about it before. I'm not sure what that is exactly. If it's just once we beat the Elite Four, are we done? If we want to do some stuff afterwards, we'll see where we're at. I know there's a lot to do in this game. It is a MMORPG. There's a lot of competitive stuff in this game. I don't know if I'll get into that or not. I mean, it's a possibility. Not saying I won't, but it is a lot of work and a lot of time and effort. Effort values as well. EVs. That was a pun. If you didn't catch it. You know, there's a lot of effort that goes into it as well. And I don't know if I'm able to do that with my time constraints, but we'll see. We'll see. If there's enough outpour, if there's enough people that want to see that, of course I'll do it. But we'll see what happens. Right now I'm just doing this for fun, and also to provide some entertainment for you guys as well. I enjoy this game. I enjoy Pokemon in general. So I mean, anything with Pokemon, it instantly becomes something that I like. It's just the way life works for me. I've been a huge Pokemon fan since I was about 7, 8 years old or so. I'm 26, so it's been almost 20 years. And Pokemon is celebrating its 20th year anniversary this year. So it's pretty remarkable, actually. I remember as a kid just falling in love with Pokemon and never stopped playing since then. You know, there'd be times where I maybe fall off just a little bit, and by a little bit I mean just not playing Pokemon as regularly. I'm playing other stuff, but realistically, I've never stopped liking Pokemon. I know there's people in school that might get made fun of for I never had that problem. Being made fun of for liking Pokemon. I've always was pretty upfront about it. I think I talked about this in a previous video. You know, someone asked me some advice before. What should I do? For my kid, or what should I do if I'm bullied because I like something like Pokemon or something like that? I just tell them, just don't let it affect you. If you show that it affects you, if you seem vulnerable, that's when bullies will strike. That's what people are doing. They're bullying. At first, maybe they're just teasing you. Friends do that. I tease with my friends all the time and stuff. It's just what friends do. Especially, boys. That's how boys bond. You make fun of each other. That's especially in school. That's just the way it is. But if someone's doing it just to be, a bully or to really break you down, just don't show it. I mean, if it does bother you, just don't let it show. Just say, yeah, I like Pokemon, whatever, man. It's not a big deal, And people leave you alone. I mean, I've done that for everything my entire life, and minimum amount of bullying for me. I was bullied a little bit in middle school, but I didn't let it affect me, and I ended up becoming friends with those guys. They would call me Big Bird, was a nickname that I had in middle school. because I was a little, I was chubby. I was a chubby guy. And you know what? I went with it. I owned up. I owned it. Yeah, I'm Big Bird. Yo, Big Bird. Yo, what's up, man? I owned up to it. It's just a nickname. It doesn't define who I am. Not a big deal. And I'm becoming friends with those guys. That's just what people do. You gotta have thick skin. So here comes a Charmander. Oh man, a little bit of a mirror match. A little bit, not quite. Dragon Rage will do the work here. Obviously, the higher level we get, the less effective Dragon Rage gets, but that's okay. I should say not the higher level we get, the higher level our opponents get, because it does 40 damage regardless. So obviously, higher levels will replace it with something else, probably a Dragon Pulse. If that is what we can. I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty confident that we can. Actually, is Dragon Pulse even in this game? That's a good question. Now, I know this goes up to Gen 3. However, we're also playing with Heart Gold and Soul Silver stuff. So I don't know if Gen 4 stuff, like, not Pokemon, other Pokemon aren't in the game, although they could be at some point, perhaps. I'm actually about to get blacked out here, but that's fine. I don't know if, like, the moves for Gen 4 in here, they might be. Even though we only go up to Hoenn. It's a possibility. I would love to see some more Pokemon in this game. That's the one reason why I never really got into the game, to be completely honest with you guys. There's so many new generation Pokemon that I love. Pokemon after 3rd gen, There's a handful of my favorites. You guys know, like, if you look at my banner, my YouTube channel, my channel art, you can see, some of my favorite Pokemon there. Like 4, I believe there's 4. I created it myself. There's Gengar, Cyndaquil, but also Electivire and Glaceon, which are Gen 4 Pokemon. Glaceon, oh boy. I want to say it's my second favorite Pokemon. I love Glaceon. It's sometimes a toss-up between, Glaceon and Mewtwo. I love Mewtwo as well. But my favorite is Cyndaquil by far. Let's see. Healed up. Alright, let's get back on our bicycle here. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go through this guy's house, which means... Yeah, we have to go through his house. Which means I'm going to have to reboard the bike here anyways, but whatever. Not a big deal. I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible. I'm sorry, guys. My Pokemon aren't necessarily the strongest, and they do need to level up before I go face Erica. Although Madara is just going to put in the work, not a problem. I don't see that being an issue at all, to be honest. I don't think her gym is going to be hard at all. But I do want to get Hinata some levels. Choji for now, because I am using him until I replace him with something else, which should be happening fairly soon. But, still got to roll with the punches for now. So we have a or a Camper. It's a Charmander. So many Charmanders out here. Makes me feel like my Pokemon are a little bit less special. And they're special to me, but everybody here has Charmanders. Dragon Rage, oh boy. He is on to me. Come on, Karate Chop. I think he has a chance. I was gonna say, if it's a high roll, we should be able to knock him out there. And here comes a Growlithe. Intimidates us, gonna lower our attack here, which is kind of a bummer. I'm actually just gonna go for Seismic Toss then. I might as well. I don't know how much it'll do. Almost half. He's gonna probably knock us out. Choji is a bit of a glass cannon, although he should be evolving fairly soon in a Primate. I don't know if he's gonna be that much stronger when that happens, but we're gonna use Spark. I don't know why I've been using Thunder Shot. Spark's actually a stronger move. Let's see. So level up here. Almost level up here. Chris is out like a light, out like a candle, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so now we have a Bug Trainer here. We also got to catch a lot more Pokemon for our Pokedex because I want to get the EXP share as soon as possible. ASAP, baby. And I think we need 50 Pokemon if I remember correctly. Like, we don't even have enough for the item finder yet, which is 30. So we have a long ways to go. So let's go ahead and spark this guy. Beedrill. I'll be drilling that Pokemon, if you know what I mean. Twin Needle. Just twice. Pretty powerful move. Alright, we take him out. We are going to level up to 27 here. I don't know when I'm going to evolve into Raichu. I looked up the moves, and I think the last move that I was actually interested in was like level 40 something. So we might, if I can find, like I haven't been to the forums. I know that they have some some guides, some fan-made guides that people make. I don't know if someone has made a move list guide on there. I haven't really checked, to be honest. I mean, I looked on the actual website. I used Google, didn't find anything. I will look on there to see if maybe there's something I can use as a reference to determine when I want to evolve my Pikachu into a Raichu. Because obviously, in some cases, Pokemon, especially Stone Evolutions, there's a point in in the evolution where you don't learn any new moves. Like when you evolve, sometimes you just don't learn any new moves. So you want to evolve at a at a good time here so you can get the moves that you want. We found an Ether. Sick. Let's go heal up our Pokemon yet again. Got a cool Jolteon there, Pidgeot. I just love watching people's Pokemon. Ghastly. I thought about Gengar too on the team. Trust me, I have. Lapras is a cool Pokemon. I've definitely thought about it. I think Gengar would be freaking awesome, but I don't know. I kind of want, because right now, like I said, I want with that Grass, Water, Fire core. So Grass Pokemon and a Water Pokemon will be joining our team. That makes it 4 right off the bat. Now I would like a Tyranitar, so that's 5. So I really have 1 extra slot. That doesn't match any of those types. I don't know if Gengar would be that Pokemon or not. Could be. Could be that Pokemon. Oh, and Raichu. So Raichu, Virus, that's 4, 5. Yeah, I'm right. So I have 1 extra slot. I don't know who I want that to be, though, to be honest. I haven't decided yet. I mean, it could be Primeape, and I could just not worry about having a Poliwrath or a Breloom. Gotta remember to keep boarding my bike. I keep forgetting because I'm so used to not having that bicycle there. Alright, so I think this Bug Trainer is the one that just took us out before we went to the poster one time. Or was it this person? Who was this person? I don't remember. Taking the Rock Tunnel to go to Lavender. Yeah, me too, buddy. I wouldn't mind a Marowak either. And I've thought about Marowak and I've thought about Donphan. I'm a fan of those Pokemon. So we got a Sandshrew here. But how cool are those Alolan Sandshrews and Sandslash, am I right? Oh man, let's talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon for a minute, because I am so pumped for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm really working really hard trying to get a capture card. Trust me, I want a capture card. I want to be able to capture our journey through Pokemon Sun and Moon. I think that'd be awesome to do. I think you guys would enjoy it as well. I'm really trying to get that going for us, and I think it would be amazing if we could do that. So I'm working towards it. But Pokemon Sun and Moon, there's some really cool Pokemon coming out. I'm really excited for this whole adventure. The potential of so many different Alolan Pokemon that we may not have even seen yet. I have a feeling that we'll probably see some Alolan legendary Pokemon. Or, if not Alolan legendaries, maybe some Megas. They haven't announced any Megas yet, which is kind of strange. I don't know if they're just getting rid of Megas or what they're going to do exactly, but I kind of liked Mega Pokemon. It added a new spin to competitive, you know what I mean? And I've been playing competitive a lot more than I have ever with with Showdown Sundays every Sunday, which you can watch every Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet this Sunday, like what kind of team I'm going to do or what kind of format I'm going to be playing. Last week we had a very quick 3-game video because it was right before SummerSlam, which, as you know, I'm a huge wrestling fan. And SummerSlam was like 8 hours long. It was ridiculous, but I didn't have time to do a full 5 because it was literally like when I was finished. I turned my PS4 on because I watched it through my PS4 on my TV. The first match had just started, and I'm talking about the pre-show match, not the actual pay-per-view. So I knew I could spare a little bit of time. The pre-show matches weren't really important. I mean, let's be honest, but I didn't want to miss them though, because it is a pay-per-view. So right when I turned it on, they were just coming down to their music and stuff. I was like, oh, whew, barely made it. But the reason I even brought that up was this week I am going to be doing 5 games for sure. I said that I would either do a bonus video or for sure do 5 games next Sunday, which is this Sunday. And I will be doing 5 games. I actually wanted to play more. I really like the team that I have for Little Cup. I went ahead and just reused the same team, although I did make one change. I really like Little Cup. It's a lot of fun. If you don't know what Little Cup is, if you're not like competitive or anything, obviously you can look it up, but I'll just let you know that it's any Pokemon that can evolve but isn't evolved. And by not evolved at all, I mean like Charmander, right? You can use Charmander because it evolves into Charmander and Charizard. Obviously you can't use Charmeleon, but you can use Charmander. You can use Zubat, Jigglypuff, Paris. I'm just looking at my team. You can use anybody that's on my team right now. They're pre-evolutions. Charmeleon you cannot use, obviously, but Charmander you can. And they're level 5. So basically, you're using egg moves as your attacks for the most part. Egg moves and some standard moves that you can use in your sets. Obviously, you get a held item. A lot of the times people use Eviolites, which makes your Pokemon a bit tankier if it's a non-evolved Pokemon. And you'll see like in competitive, even like other tiers, you'll see like an Eviolite Chansey will be a thing. But it's a lot of fun. I actually like Little Cup quite a bit. It sounds like it wouldn't be like a challenge or a long game because they're like really they're level 5. They have like 20 HP. But hey man, you'd be surprised. Like I had some games that were really close, really intense, and it's a lot of fun. But I've played every format so far on video. I mean I've played all formats before, but I haven't done a OU video yet, overused, which is like the cream of the cream of the crop. Then I haven't played Ubers yet, which is your Ubers, things like Mewtwo and stuff like that. The very powerhouse legendary Pokemon, and it's pretty much anything goes. So even Pokemon that are banned, you can use like Pokemon like Proteon Greninja, which is an Uber because it's so powerful. You can use that. There's a lot of Pokemon you can use, but I haven't decided if I wanted to do something like that yet. I mean, I'm not something like that. I feel like I have to do a lot of preparation for, and I want to try to read into the meta a little bit before I just go into it and make a video about it. But I may just do another like maybe I'll do like a UU, which is like underused. Maybe I'll make a new team for that, or maybe just make a whole new Little Cup. I don't think I'll do Little Cup again because I just did it last week. Maybe we'll do another mono team. If you don't know what a mono team is, it's basically you pick one type of Pokemon, and you have to make a whole team surrounded by that one type. So say like I choose fighting, just go using Choji here. I can only use fighting type Pokemon, but I can use dual type fighting Pokemon to kind of add a little bit of spice to the mix. For instance, I could use Pokemon like Mega Pinsir, right, which is very powerful. Oh, that's a bug type. Why did I say Mega Pinsir? Maybe I was thinking Heracross. You can use things like Mega Heracross. You can use things like Glade, right? It's a psychic fighting type. There's a lot of Pokemon you can use. You can use like Scrafty, which is a fighting dark type. So, and it's cool. You go against obviously other mono type teams, like so. You can very easily go against a team that you're weak against. And a lot of the cases I've noticed that you actually win most of those games, and you lose the games that you're strong against because you prepare for those. It's very interesting. I actually really enjoy mono types. I enjoy all the formats, but I think mono might be my favorite just because I like the. It's not necessarily simplicity because it's not a very simple game type to really get into, but I don't know. It is kind of simple in a way because you're picking one type, but there's a lot of underlying strategy to it. It's kind of cool. But I like the Pokemon competitive. I never really got into it when I was younger. Like I would play Pokemon, obviously catch them all. I actually like breeding Pokemon more than I like competitive battling. As weird as that may sound, I like breeding Pokemon, getting the perfect IVs for a specific Pokemon, getting the right egg moves for Pokemon. That's something I was doing quite a while. Just like, okay, I'm just gonna go through, pick a Pokemon I like, and then just make the perfect Pokemon out of it. Because why not, right? Not why not. The Pokemon, why not? No, not why not, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, I have fun doing that kind of stuff. Here's a Sandshrew. I don't think we have one yet. I'm gonna go in here and catch a. Oh, we do have a Sandshrew. I'm gonna catch a few Pokemon we don't have yet, because again, we need to get some stuff for our Pokedex. But yeah, I like the competitive. I never really got into it as a kid. Like I'll try to catch all the Pokemon. Like I said, I kind of breed them for quite a while. And I still, breed Pokemon every now and then with hopes that not only will I, breed the perfect Pokemon, but I can get a shiny Pokemon out of it maybe with the Masuda method. So those are things that I like to do. But I got into competitive recently when I started this YouTube channel because I was thinking of different series I could do. And I've played Showdown, a handful of times, which is a Pokemon battle simulator. If you haven't checked it out, if you just Google like Pokemon Showdown, you'll find it. It's cool. You can build any team you want. You can use Pokemon. So if you're thinking about, okay, I want to make this team, say you're going to go to a local tournament or something, right, for a video game, and you're like, man, I really want to try this team out, but I really don't feel like going through all the methods of EV training, IV breeding, and getting the perfect A moves, just to see if the Pokemon's good or not. You can use this battle simulator to try it out before you buy type of situation. Before you put in all that effort and work into it, you can download the simulator and just battle against real people and kind of get a feel for how you feel about that team, or if you want to add in some stuff and change it before you actually go out and breed stuff yourself. That's a good way of doing it. Okay, I want to try and catch two Pokemon. They can catch Electros, Voltorbs, and Magnemites. I need both of those. I don't have a Spearow. Okay, we'll try to catch a Spearow. We'll try to catch a few of these and then we'll move on. I don't think Swift will knock him up, but it might. Was not in fact a Swift knockout. We're going to paralyze him, thankfully. Paralyze himself, so we're going to be able to have an easier time of catching him, but he's going to knock out Hinata here. Alright. Let's bring out Madara here. But yeah, like I said, I really like competitive battling. I'm getting more into it. I've thought about maybe going, because there's a card shop. It's called Collector's Cash. If you want to look it up, it's a cool way you can buy stuff online too. The prices aren't bad. Sometimes they're really fair with prices. Other times they're a little higher than average. But it is a card shop, you know. And they do, you know, the Pokemon VGC, which is a horde, cool. They have video game tournaments and stuff like that. Every now and then, I thought about maybe entering one of those, and maybe try to get to nationals or state or something. I think that'd be really cool. I've never tried it for something like that, but I think it'd be really cool. I used to play Magic the Gathering down there, which is a card game. If you know what Magic the Gathering is, and I also used to play the Pokemon TCG down there. Good crap of people. I like the people down there. Good environment. It's a pretty good sized card store, and it's usually packed, especially on like they have designated days, like they have Friday Night Magic, which is when they play Magic on Fridays. They have Sunday they play the Pokemon trading card game and the Pokemon video game. And they used to have the Naruto card game. They used to have a weekly thing for that. I don't know if they still do, because I don't know if people actually play that game still. But they used to have all kinds of days for different card games. Wednesday Night Magic was like a money tournament where you would pay, I think it was $5 entry fee, and then you would win. First place would win like a certain percentage. Second place would win a certain percentage, and store credit, not actual cash, but you would get store credit, which is still good. Like you could buy cards that you want. Obviously, you're there to play cards, so you're gonna want cards out of there. For either say I go through, I'm like, okay, I'm really into Magic the Gathering. I got a really good Magic the Gathering deck, but I'm also into Pokemon. My Pokemon deck is lacking a little bit. I can go there, play Magic, do really well in a tournament, and then go ahead and buy some Pokemon stuff or whatever it is I want to do, or just buy booster packs. I know people they'll just buy the booster packs in hopes of pulling, you know, one of the money cards and selling it to get the money back. I'm gonna go ahead and skip out on this Pokemon for now. I might catch some Pokemon off camera. I don't know if you guys care or not. Just because I feel like it's a tedious thing that I don't think you guys want to sit there and watch me do. Sit here and catch Pokemon. Or I'll do an episode or like an extra episode where I just catch Pokemon. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. But let me know in the comments below if you'd rather see me, you know, catch like 10 Pokemon. I don't know what I'll do. Like when I get flying, I'll probably just go out and catch Pokemon for the Pokédex, and I'll just show you when we get on camera. Like, okay, this is what I caught the other day. Like, I don't think you guys would care that much, obviously, but I just feel like if you guys don't want to sit there and watch me catch Pokemon all day, I would imagine, but maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken. I know that you guys probably watch more for the commentary than the gameplay, but I just would like to know what you guys think about that. Would you guys be watching me to catch Pokemon, or would you rather me just move on like right now? I think you guys would probably just have to move on because we got a long journey ahead of us in Rock Tunnel, and we're already 30 minutes in. How are we 30 minutes in already? Oh my god, we're not going to be able to get through Rock Tunnel, guys. We're not going to be able to get through Rock Tunnel today. I set my goals too high, I guess. Those trainers take too much time. I spent too much time trying to catch Pokemon. That's my mistake. I apologize, guys. So that's alright. We'll go through part of Rock Tunnel. We'll see how, if it's quick, obviously we'll finish it out. But I don't want these videos to be too long for you guys, not for me. Like, I don't care. I'll sit and record for 5 hours straight if that's what you guys wanted. But I don't think you guys want to stay for 5 hours of watching me play Pokemon. So I always try to make these around 30 minutes for you guys, for your guys' sake, not for my sake. So we'll go in here for a little bit. We'll see what's up. I mean, it's already at 30 minutes, so I could just end it right here, and it'd be a good spot to end it. But we'll go ahead and go in here a little bit and see what's going on in here. Maybe beat some of the trainers, and then Monday we'll get through Rock Tunnel. And if Rock Tunnel's not that bad, we can maybe face Erica as well. We'll see. Alright, so I gotta go in here first before I activate Flash. Alright, we can see some people's names in here, so there are some other people in here gonna hang out with us for a little bit. Alright. Oh, hey, it's a Mankey. I didn't even know Mankeys were in here. Our Mankey's a little bit stronger, just a little bit. See, a Blastoise. See, we got an item here. It's a Repel. Which ain't a bad item to have. I have a couple Repels I could use, but again, there's so many Pokemon I need, guys, for the Pokédex. We'll go ahead and try and catch some Pokemon as well while we're in here. I know I just got done saying, you guys want to see me catch Pokemon? Or move on. But I mean, I'm already walking through here. I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And I don't mean that literally. I'm not going to kill Pidgeys. Against Pokemon violence. You know what I mean? This guy's dressed up in some sort of orange Cubone looking thing. We got a Slowpoke here. Obviously, it's going to be super effective against us. He's probably gonna use a psychic attack. He's gonna bring out Hinata. He's probably gonna like use Confuse Ray or something and we'll be upset. Goes for Confusion. I think we made the right play. And then he confuses us. Are you kidding me right now? Come on. And he retreats. Oh my goodness. And it's a Cubone. What is this guy? He's teching us right now. He's on to us. Unaffected. Oh, and I click. No! I didn't mean to click that move. I know that it's unaffected. Are you kidding me right now? Boomerang. He's gonna knock us out. And he gets a crit on top of that. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, I mean business. It's time to bring out the big guy. Madara. Who is actually a female. It's going to be called probably Anko, which is probably once we get it. Oh my god, Boomerang. This guy's strong. I'm telling you, man. I'm thinking about a Marowak. I think Marowak would be sweet. If we could find an Adamance one. I think... Do I want to catch those off camera? I'm thinking about what I want to do there. If I want to catch, like, if I want to go out and catch a Pokemon for our team, I might as well get like the right nature at the very least. But do I want to do that off camera? Is what I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy. We have a Zubat here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and heal up again already. Let's heal up here. That shiny Azumarill, he's just chilling. He's AFK right now, probably playing a mobile game or something while he's playing this. Speaking of mobile games out, this is my guy's kind of like Sasuke here, and I got like a Naruto themed team here. Obviously, I like Naruto. There's a new Naruto mobile game out called Ultimate Ninja Blazing. It's not called Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing, which is kind of misleading. It is made by Bandai, so it's a legit game. But in the at least the Google Play Store, if you type in Naruto, you will not find it. So if any of you guys are looking to play that game or want to check it out, it's actually really fun. Look up like Ultimate Ninja Blazing in the store, you'll find it. You won't find it by searching Naruto, unless they've changed it since then. Hopefully they have, because that was not a smart idea. But if you've ever played a game like Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, or there's a Digimon one, it's called, I played that one too, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Digimon something. I forget what it's called. Digimon something or another. And from what I understand, I never played it, but One Piece Treasure Cruise, it's a game similar to all those things, right? It's a Bandai, of course, it's a free-to-play game, and of course, you can pay to buy stuff. There's that element has to be, otherwise the game wouldn't be free. But it's actually a lot of fun. I couldn't really explain it. It's a turn-based game. It is a turn-based game. It's a strategy game, but you have to it's RNG based, right? So what that means, if you don't know what RNG means, it's random number generator, which means when you summon or use items to what's called summon a character, you're basically rolling a dice. You can get something really cool, really good, or you get something really bad. So if you're into those kind of games, and I play Dokkan Battle, which is a Dragon Ball Z game, quite a bit. I play the Japanese and the global version, which is in English. And then I also now play the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Blazing game. I've been playing that quite a bit. There's some multiplayer aspects to it, which is pretty sweet. If you're interested in Naruto at all, I would definitely check it out. It's brand new, and right now they got a thing. If you ever play like Dragon Ball Z, you'll understand what I'm saying. If not, I'm gonna try my best to kind of explain. So right now, if you start playing right now, I don't know how long this is. It's what we call a banner. What a banner is specific characters that you want to summon will be like a banner card. Is the banner? This is really hard to explain. So picture an image, right? Like you've seen before, like someone like on like a forums website, or like even like on my YouTube, right? I got my banner, it has my name on it, it shows the Pokemon. We'll kind of think about that. So there's a banner right now that has Haku, obviously a Naruto character on it, and that is called the banner event. It's the Haku event, and she is, or he, I always call her she. He is the banner card, the main banner card. So you have a high chance of summoning that thing compared to other summoning events. It's called a banner card. Well, right now there is a banner which does not include Haku, where you get a discount summon. You get 3 of them. Normally, each summon costs 5 stones, right? And then they have what's called a multi-summon, which increases. You're guaranteed at least one higher level ninja. I don't know if it's a 4-star or a 3-star. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But you're guaranteed something decent, right? With the multi-summon, and it's 10 summons. Normally, it would be 50 stones. And if if you do the math, it makes sense. A single for one summon is 5. So if you were to multiply that by 10, it would be 50. Well, right now, if you play start out, you get 3 multi-summons, which is the 10 ninja summons for 30 stones apiece. So you get a 20 stone discount on those. So if you're going to ever check that game out, now is the time to do it. I would farm some stones through the story, through the multiplayer aspect, and do 3 summons there. That's what I would do. Do the 3 summons. If you don't like what you get, I would recommend re-rolling. And what re-rolling is basically deleting the app, deleting your data on the app, starting a whole new account. I know that's tedious. Until you get, at least a couple 5 stars. And by 5 stars, I mean actual 5 stars that can awaken into a 6-star, not just a 4-star that's already awakened to a 5-star. Which sounds confusing. I don't have the game in front of you guys, so I can't really visually show you guys. I'm trying to do my best to, verbally explain to you what this is. And if you've never played a game like that, this is probably a bunch of gibberish to you, and I understand that. I apologize for that, but I really enjoyed the game, and I just thought since I was playing an Naruto-themed team that I would bring that up. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, for sure. So you just take out this Bulbasaur here. Got an Oddish coming out. Martha Stewart, really putting the work here with this Oddish. This is actually like a prelude to Erica here, But yeah. Took out the Oddish. It's a little odd-ish. Odd-ish. Oh, I lost. How odd. If I was running this game, she would have said, "Oh, I lost. How odd. ... ish." If I was writing this game. This is why I don't work for Pokemon. Oh, Machop. I think we do need him. So we'll go and try and catch him. If I don't knock him out, right? Let's me with the Karate Chop. Throw a Pokeball at him. Alright, we got the Machop right on. Not a ride on, it's actually Machop. But yeah, that's why Pokemon wouldn't hire me, because I would have puns everywhere. I would somehow make a Pokemon called Pun and make it seem like a reasonable thing to do. That's how bad it would be. We got a Geodude here. And we got a trainer battle. Do I do Pokemon cosplay? Fun fact, it's funny he brings that up. Actually, I've never done a cosplay before. I've never been to a convention of any sort in terms of anime or video game related. I've been to like Magic the Gathering like conventions, but for like a pre-release for the card game and stuff like that. I don't really play Magic as much as I used to. I've been kind of out of it for a few years, honestly, ever since I kind of went to college. But I used to play. I used to go to what was called Friday Night Magic Thunder. I used to go there every weekend, play Magic with my buddies, compete in the little tournament that they had, stuff like that. But I haven't really been into it lately. But those are the only kind of conventions I've really been to. But I would love to go to some sort of a convention, like an anime convention. I'm a huge anime fan, obviously a huge Pokemon fan. Any type of video game convention like PAX would be really cool to go to. I plan on going to some of those at some point. I just never had the opportunity, and eventually I will go to something like that. And I would love to meet some of you guys there. That'd be awesome. Have some sort of a meet up. That'd be really cool. But I would also like to cosplay. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I just don't know what I would cosplay as, really. I'm terrible with anything that's crafts related, so making my own cosplay is almost it's not an option, because it would look like garbage. I would insult every single cosplayer who is and who has ever made a costume. It would look terrible. I would not trust myself in making something like that. But I would like to do something like that, though. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Let me know in the comment section below if you've ever cosplayed anything or been to conventions. And if you have cosplayed something, let me know what it is that you've cosplayed, or something that you would like to cosplay. So I'm curious. I know there's a lot of people that are into that sort of thing. Never really been into it myself. I would like to. I kind of dress up like anime characters sometimes anyways. I wear bandanas a lot, and sometimes I'll get creative on my bandana. Sometimes I'll wear one on my head, and then I'll wear one that kind of matches with whatever I'm wearing. Usually a t-shirt and shorts. I'll wear some like on my elbows, on my wrists. You know, kind of do some stylish things like that. But otherwise, I've never really cosplayed. I've never really had that opportunity. But I think at some point that'd be really cool, especially like a YouTube convention or something. At some point, it would be really cool to go to and meet a lot of you guys. So I would enjoy that. I would enjoy that quite a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal up these Pokemon again. And you know, I think this is a good stopping point. We're at 40 minutes now, and I don't like to go over 45 minutes on these for you guys again. Like I said, it's not for me. I have to stress. I don't. I want to. I can't stress that enough. Like, I don't mind it, but I do it for you guys' viewing pleasure. So, anyways, guys, this has been episode 6 of our Pokemon MMO. I was gonna say PokeMMO. Our PokeMMO adventure here. If you guys have liked this video, please like this video. Please hit that like button for us. And also hit that subscribe button if you're new, or if you're not new, just hit that subscribe button. You'll get more updates on my videos as they go out. Obviously, I do these Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you want to watch these, those are my schedule for PokeMMO for right now. I may increase it, I may decrease it at some point. I don't know yet. But for now, the plan is to keep playing this game until we've completed it. Whether that's just being the Elite Four in both the Hoenn region and the Kanto region, or if it's to complete the Pokédex or whatever, I don't know. But that's kind of what our goal is right now, is the Elite Four first, and we'll see where we go from there. But we also do Showdown Sundays, so obviously if you like these kind of videos, you'd probably be interested in some competitive Pokemon battle. I do that every Sunday. The videos are usually about 30 minutes to an hour, just depending. This week it'll probably be closer to an hour because I'm going to be doing 5 battles. The format I usually go is I do 3 battles for sure. If some of them go by quickly, like if they forfeit immediately or whatever, I do 5. I do at least 4, I do at least 3, maximum of 5. So if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. But also on Thursdays I do Throwback Thursday, where I play an old school game. You know, some stuff could be Pokemon related. I did Pokemon Snap one week, so that's one of them. I definitely plan on doing some more Pokemon stuff in the future, like Pokemon Stadium, maybe something like a Pokemon like Red, Blue, or Yellow run through, Gold and Silver perhaps. So I got a bunch of plans with that coming up. This week, obviously, yesterday I started uploading Mario 64. So that's a Nintendo 64 game. It's a classic. I uploaded 3 videos that I did first, and then every day from this point forward, so today as well, there's going to be one. I'm uploading 1 video each day for Mario 64 until it's completed. So definitely look forward to that as well. So anyways, guys, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels. I thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, I'm going to bid you a farewell peace and one love.